Hello everyone, I'm Sachintha and today I'm here to teach you like how to start chess. I'm here to explain you about chess and from today onwards I'm going to teach you like for a beginner level how you start chess and how you go on to a tournament level. So first of all, chess is a game between two players and there are 64 squares and 32 pieces, and there is black and white two sides for each player. So this is said to be a game which is like a war, and the two players have to attack each other, and the best player who attacks well and defends well will win the game. The results can be a win, a draw, and a loss, just like the a war. So first of all, let's learn about what are these pieces which are on the board. Like you see that they are different. So we'll learn about what these pieces are. So first of all, we'll start with the smallest less valuable piece. So this is the pawn. This is the white pawn. The pawn, P-A-W-N. This is the rook, R-O-O-K. This is said to be the castle of the king. This is the knight, K-N-I-G-H-T. This is the bishop. Just like in a castle, the people are all the the bishops and the knights and the queens and the kings are in the spot. So this is the bishop. This is the queen, one of the most important piece on the board. It is like the most valuable. Not like most valuable, but when you play in the game, it's like more valuable than a king. This is the king, which is the most valuable piece. This one you have to protect this king because if this king get checkmate, that means like the king cannot go anywhere and it's been attacked, then you will lose the game. So this is like most important piece in the chessboard. So that's it. The pieces I say you: the pawn, the rook, the knight, the bishop, the king, and the queen. So there are 6 type of pieces, and there is also black the same way. Black pieces are also the same way: the pawn, the rook, the knight, the bishop, the king, and the queen. So this is the pieces on the board, and I'm hoping to teach you all about how they move and how much valuable they are. So we'll learn it later on. So I'll just give an introduction to chess. There are 3 parts of the chess game, which is the opening. It's like the improving of your pieces, and then there's the middle game. It's like the moment you start attacking and defending, and then there's the end game. If you were successful in the middle game, then you will be successful in the end game too. So end game is like you will most probably have advance in pawns, which means that if a pawn comes, which means that a pawn is ready to get a queen. So it's that if a pawn like this piece goes, like if it's black pawn, if it goes to the first rank of the white side, then it will become a queen. It is not really possible. It is possible, but rarely, because in the middle game it's rarely that you get a queen from a pawn, because there are so many pieces defending. So it's usually the end game you can get a queen using your pawn. If you take from black side, you should go to the first rank, and if the queen side, you should if the pawn is from white side, it should go to the 8th rank. So if you introduce about the board, the white side starts from the numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. White side is said to be 1 2 3 4. So board has 8 squares, and 1 2 3 4 is said to be white side, and 5 6 7 8 is said to be black side. And there's always remember that from your left hand corner there'll be A1. That means that is the white side, and you have that. From that you can understand. It's usually understandable because in many boards they have print that this is white and black. So it's not that hard. When you are a beginner, you can get a board like that. When you get used to it, it'll be fine. So if you want to be successful in your chess game, you should know how to attack properly and how to choose a good opening. Like even the opening should be good. Otherwise, if your position is not good and you cannot attack or you cannot properly defend, then it's bad for you. So opening, all these three, opening and middle game and the end game, is very important throughout the game. Chess players chess players can after learning these all things about chess pieces and attacking, defending, and all of these, then you can participate tournaments. But you have to, before you participate tournaments, you should do something like puzzles, like we do in puzzles, right? So like we may put stuff together and we find solutions like that. So even in chess there are puzzles which are also called tactics. So you should learn them, and you should have a good experience. Like you should it's like one of the most important things, because they can even they can even come to your game, and then you have solved that puzzle already, and then you can use it. So it's like very important. And then after learning these, you can participate in a tournament. But it's better if you could have a coach as a beginner. Then when you like a very advanced player, you can even work on your own. So if you learn these things accordingly, I'm hoping to teach you all. So accordingly, you can then participate tournaments and win. Chess tournaments are really funny. You can travel over the world, and then you can get trophies. You can even get cash prizes. Like it's like really important, diplomas and everything, and you get gifts. So it's like really fun playing chess tournaments and winning them. So I hope that this was a good video and it was helpful to you. I'm hoping to meet you with the next video about how to move the pieces.